Welcome to day 27. We're getting ready to leave Santillana del Mar. This is the museum. I showed you this place yesterday when we walked in. Ooh, that's kind of cool up there too. And yeah, I was like, ooh, I like that wall. That's a pretty good wall. And well, I walked through the wall and all of a sudden saw the sign and the albergue. It's right back there. See the arrow? Anyway, that's pretty cool. But like I said, we're getting ready to get out of here. They have these cool sculptures. No idea what they are or what they're for. But I didn't get a chance to look around. Well, I chose not to look around the museum. I chose to look around the town because it was pretty neat looking. Anyway, we're headed out through this open gate because it's cool. It's just about 7:30 and the sun's up there somewhere trying to get out. But right now it's really nice after yesterday being scorching. Clouds are nice this morning, but I thought I'd show you this view because I like these rocks. Those are pretty cool. And there's some cows in the rocks. How's it going, guys? There's this strange pitch of some kind for some sport. I mean, there's even a little bleacher there, and there's some water. Looks very sandy. But then there's this weird thing that has, numbers. I guess those are points. I don't know. Anybody know what this is? Just came from over there, from the top of that hill, down into that valley, and then back up the hill, and then around. And now we're going back down into the valley again. Now, what prompted them to put the road over there and not right through here, which is probably the shortest way? You got me. Unless it had to do with farmland, but look at that over there. Yeah, mountains. We're going over there. This is definitely a first on the Camino. No, not the sun behind the clouds, not the mountains, but this guy. He's not paying attention to me. I hope he doesn't spit at me. Oh, can you look over here, please? But there's a whole field of them back there. I mean, there's a couple sitting right over there. I mean, you saw them. Let's zoom in on them. They seem to be looking at me. What's going on, guys? Why are you separated? You guys are in a different pen. I don't know why. This guy's got the whole field to himself. You're the lucky one. You get everything to yourself. Okay, don't look at me. It's no problem. Have a good breakfast. I guess it's not unheard of, but this is one of the first times. That's our next town. There's this big open field, goes up a hill, and there's a church. The church looks really lonely up there all by itself. Town's over there, church is over there. I mean, yeah, I guess you get exercise as you're walking uphill to the church, like I am. Heck, they have a bench here for people who want to stop and take a break as they're walking uphill. Because you know what? Yeah, it's uphill to the church. Definitely a neat old church here and wherever we are. What a great picture this would be, except for whoosh, that trash can right there. Whoosh. We're going to take a picture anyway. Maybe we'll like it. Not too far from that little church, there's this little shrine / rest area. Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it might be bathrooms because on the outside it doesn't say a whole lot. I mean, it says something, but I mean, there was a bench and there's some shells. Oh, it says Santuario. Okay, so there's no way it was bathrooms. Should have read that before I said that. Oh well, can't go back now. We said it. We've come up upon a little town here called Sigüenza, I think. And there's some points of interest. The iglesia and the ermita and some other things. I think the iglesia is like right over here. I mean, that kind of looks similar in color to that. Angle-wise, yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, we'll find out in a couple seconds. Not been a bad walk so far. The sun's been out like once. Otherwise, it's been relatively cool. Ooh, there's free water over there too. You know, Rob can't pass up free water. Even though he has a couple times today because, wow, I had a liter of milk for breakfast. Well, with breakfast. It wasn't just breakfast. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be the church, but we're on the backside, so we'll get some free water first and go check it out. You know, this won't come as a shock or a surprise, but it's locked. Can't open it. I went around the front. It's really hard to see the front. I'm going to go down the street and see if I can get a better vantage point. Still not sure if I want to get that cool vantage point. This is a neat wall. There's a building behind it. But through this gate over here, there's a little walkway that leads right down to the church. We're going to see if it's open and try not to make too much noise. Let's see. Can we open this? Nope. It's got a lock. Dang it. Well, I guess we're not going to get a cool shot of the church. Glad they put it there so that we could go see points of interest, but then have it all locked up from every angle. So we're making our way up this half tree-lined street, and by the look of the trees, I mean, they were planted here a while ago just to be the edge of this street. My guess is before there was pavement, before there was a guardrail. They're pretty big trees, and they're just all following along the side of the road. Now, of course, in the back there are some of the same trees. They're clearly not as old. These guys were planted. I guess there's a lot of those guys were planted naturally, but it's kind of cool. Even though it's only one side of the street, the other side is a big wall, which is still kind of cool. It's a strange game again, but clearly it's important because look at all these advertisements. I mean, they take it pretty seriously. And there's guys over here painting the benches. You can't really see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I mean, it's a big game. Now I got to find out what it is. Another not so bad view. Rule number 4, looking back. We came from over there. We kind of went around in about way because we were in that town over there too. The ocean is way off there in the distance. Welcome to La Iglesia. There's the Camino symbol. This is the town. There looks like the Iglesia to me. So this is the little square here in La Iglesia. Not very big, but it's neat. Here comes La Iglesia, but you're only going to see part of it because then I think we have the town hall, which I don't know what you call in Spanish again. I mean, in French it's mairie, but I don't know. Ooh, over there's a Coke machine. That's happening. La Iglesia is just one of those cool little towns with lots of walls and lots of roads, and yeah, I don't know what's up that way, but we're not going up that way, but it's cool, and lots of walls and more walls. Yeah, road goes up that way. It's a neat little place. Too bad I don't have time to check it out. So there's that cool place up there, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go there, or if we're going there, because Camino kind of goes up this way over here, up towards those houses. But hopefully it makes a turn and goes that way. That's pretty neat. Looks like a monastery or convent or something like that. So it is a monastery, the Monasterio de San Jose Comillas Descalzas. The gate's open. I'm not sure if we're allowed to go in, but it doesn't say we can't. So we're gonna walk up there at least and see if we can get a cool picture of it because it's a neat looking place. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on up there, so I came down here to get a shot. Yeah, this is a neat place, Monasterio. To a little town called Cancha, which I believe is the word for show, but don't take my word for that. This is the Calle Mayor. We need to head down the Calle Mayor that way, but somebody has hydrangeas. Oh, look at that. Just a little tiny one. We haven't seen many hydrangeas yet. I know we'll see more later. Yes, I'm being quiet because it sounds so dead, even though it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But it's normal for Spain. We're making our way out of Cancha. We looked over on the hill here, the beautiful view. Over on top of that hill there, it's another church, and that probably totally overlooks the ocean. Yeah, I bet it does. But we're not going that way. That's not the way it's taking us. It's taking us a different direction. It's taking us this way. Yep. Ah, there she is. I've been waiting for this shot all day. Of that cliff, the ocean. Something sitting right there in the middle, I'm not sure. Yeah, almost there. That town over there, right on that end of that peninsula, it's Comillas. This is Comillas, at least part of it. There's a cool castle and palace structure up there. There's also another cool kind of castle-y looking monument thing right there. Another beach town. Very small beach town, but it's a nice beach town. Looks like the tide's out, because as we get over here, you can see all these rocks, but you know, rocks are cool. But some of those cliffs over there, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's zoom in on that if we can. Oh yeah, look at those cliffs. That's awesome. Come back up the hill to what looks like a castle-like structure, but it also looks like it could be a cemetery because I see a lot of crosses and stuff. We're gonna go up and see. So Rob's not a total idiot. It is a cemetery, and it says it's built on the ruins of an ancient church. So it wasn't a castle, but it was a church ruins. And it's pretty neat, actually. I mean, you can see the ruins. You can see There's busted walls and stuff. Rob loves ruins almost as much as he loves castles. Hooray for ruins. Yeah, it's a neat cemetery. It reminds me a lot of the Galician cemeteries because all of the graves are stacked, my guess is, because it rains so much. It's so wet. They don't put things underground, I guess. That's always just a guess. Let's check out the inside. Just more cemetery. More graves. And that's a new wall, I'm sure. Oh, but those are old. I didn't even see those. Those look like older graves against that wall. Oh, those are the ruins and the cemetery. We've made it to the albergue here in Comillas. That's it right there. And off here in the distance, you can see the church ruins. We're not too far from that. They have this cool post that has some distances on it. I don't know where Santo Toribio de Albania, that's 64 kilometers. But Santiago is 456, and Jerusalem is 5170, and Roma is 1820. Roma is a place I would like to try next. This town's a lot bigger than Santillana del Mar. Whoa, watch your step, Rob. But it's also still pretty old. It's pretty cool. It's a church there, and there's something else over here. I don't know if I can see it from here. Yeah, another church up there on the hill. That's wild. I gotta stop walking a second. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna go up there because it's kind of far. But that Lay's truck was in the way. It's another cool building, but jeez. Thanks a lot, Lay's, dude. There's a light dinner tonight since we're near the ocean again. Some pulpo, some water, some bread, some vino tinto. But yeah, I mean, we're really close to the ocean. Like, right there is the ocean. Right outside. Pulpo. Yes. Octopus. And since it's Friday, we splurged on dessert. That's a brownie and ice cream, I think. But it looks really good, and now I'm going to eat it.